Good morning, students. This is the second and the final lecture on glass. In the first lecture, we had studied about what is glass, what are its physical and chemical properties. Then we had studied the preparation of glass, and we had started the types of glasses. So we had studied three different types of glasses in the previous lecture. One was soda glass, second was potash glass, and third was flint glass or lead glass. Now in this we will continue with the different types of glasses. So now we come to the fourth type of glass, which is borosilicate glass. Borosilicate glass is a very common type of glass with which all students of chemistry are familiar. So that is nothing but borosil glass. Now what it contains of? It contains mainly silica and boron and small amounts of alumina and alkali oxides. The approximate composition of this glass is silica, it has 80.5% nearly, boron is 13%, alumina is 3%, potassium oxide 3%, and sodium oxide is 0.5%. So the major component of this glass is silica. Now what are the properties and uses of borosilicate glass? Borosilicate glass is a very important type of glass in chemistry, and it is widely used by chemists all over the world. Now what are its major properties? It has low thermal coefficient of expansion. That it doesn't expand much. Why that happens? That is due to the substitution of alkali and alkaline earth oxides by boron and aluminium oxide. It has high and because of low thermal coefficient of expansion, it does not break when it is heated. It has high softening temperature, hence you can use it at a very high temperature also. It is shock proof also. Now what are the uses of this glass? It is used extensively in industry and for making pipelines for corrosive liquid. See, it is inert, it does not react with chemicals, so it is used in chemical industry, it is used in chemistry laboratory for doing various experiments and everything. And even in microwave ovens, you are using borosil glass. That is because it is resistant to temperature and does not break at high temperature. And it is used for making superior quality laboratory apparatus, kitchenwares, chemical apparatus, etc. Now what is aluminosilicate glass? This is, has exceptionally high softening temperature, even more than borosilicate glass. Now what are the uses of, the composition is given in the table which is given at the bottom. You can see it is silica, alumina, boron, silica 55%, alumina 23%, boron 7%, magnesium oxide 9%, calcium oxide 5%, and potassium and sodium oxide 1%. So this is used for high pressure mercury discharge tubes, chemical combustion tubes, and certain domestic equipments. Then we come to optical glass, which is also called Crookes glass. It contains phosphorus and lead silicate along with cerium oxide. It has a specific property of absorbing ultraviolet light, which is very important. So it is also used for making sunglasses. It has low melting and boiling point. It is relatively soft, and like lead glass, this optical glass is also used for making lenses. Yes. Now what is safety glass? Safety glass is made up of 2 to 3 flat sheets of glass, and in between them there is a thin layer of vinyl plastic, which and it is subjected to high pressure. So between the layers of glass there is plastic layer. As a result of which what happens when then it is heated after introducing, so that glass and plastic they merge into one another and they give a sandwich-like structure. So this glass on cooling becomes very tough, and because of the presence of plastic in it, what happens when this glass breaks, the pieces do not fly apart. That is why they are used as windshields in automobile and aeroplane industry. So that if there is an accident, the glass pieces do not go here and there and they do not cause injury to human beings. Now we come to toughened glass. Toughened glass is made by dipping hot glass articles in oil bath. As a result, when you dip hot glass articles and oil bath, chilling will take place. The outer layers will shrink and they will acquire a state of compression, and inner layers will be in a state of tension. Now, as a result of this, when this glass breaks, it does not break into pieces, but it reduces into a fine powder. So this property also helps in avoiding accidents. Suppose a glass was to break into pieces, it can hurt a person. Now, if it breaks into powder and it collects in one place, then it will not cause injury to any person. So this, what are the uses? That is also used for making window shields of fast moving vehicles like cars, trucks, aeroplanes, automatic opening doors, and large showcases. Like all the showcases, the big showrooms which are having big glass doors, they are all made up of toughened glass. So when these glasses break, they reduce into powder and they do not break into pieces and do not fly apart. Now, what is wired glass? Just like safety glass. Safety glass had sheets of PVC in between the glass layers. Here there is a wire mesh at the center of a glass sheet. So advantage is, once again, the wire mesh will hold the glass particles and they will not fall apart and they will not hurt. Similarly, this glass is more fire resistant as compared to ordinary glass, and it is used for making fire resistant doors, windows, roofs, lights, etc. Now another type of glass is glass wool. It is fibrous material, wool-like material. As the name indicates, wool made up of glass. So it is a fibrous wool-like material which is composed of intermingled fine threads or filaments of glass. Now these glass filaments, they are obtained by forcing molten mass of glass through small holes of average diameter 0.0005 to 0.007 millimeter. So these filaments, they are then thrown over a rapidly revolving drum so that you get a wool-like material. Now what are the properties and uses? It is non-combustible, fireproof, it has low electrical conductivity, it is heat-proof, has no effect, heat has no effect on it. It does not absorb moisture or water. It is resistant to most chemicals. Low thermal conductivity, low density, and it is very strong. Its strength is 8 times that of steel. Then what are the uses? It is used for heat insulation purposes, like in ovens, insulation of metals, pipelines, motor vacuum cleaners, etc. Used for filtration of corrosive liquids. It is used in electrical insulation, sound insulation, used as air filters, used for making fiberglass by blending it with plastic resins. Then what is silica glass? Another type of glass of vitreosol. It is produced by heating pure sand to its melting point of around 1750 degrees centigrade. Air bubbles, they get trapped. Now since the viscosity of glass is high, it is very difficult to shape it. However, the final product that we obtain is not transparent, it is translucent. On heating vitreosol for long periods above its melting point, it becomes transparent and then it is called clear silica glass. Now what are the uses? Once again, it is used in chemical industry. It is used mainly for chemical plants, chemical laboratory wares, insulating materials, in electrical heaters, furnaces, etc. Then what is insulating glass? It is prepared by using 2 or more plates of glass separated. It is filled with dehydrated air and the edges are sealed. So it provides high insulation against heat. It is used in the construction of apartments since it remains cool in summers and warm in winters. So with this, we have finished off with the different types of glasses. You may get a question on types of glasses or classification of glass. In both, the classification also includes type of glasses. So both the things your answer should be the same. That is the different types of glasses. So thank you all. With this, we have finished off with this chapter on glass. Thank you.